The Tim Boyle era has arrived. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope that you are enjoying every minute of this holiday with your family and friends. I know that I am. I am coming to you from my mother's house in New Jersey here on Why I Hate the Jets. Only the New York Jets could put the fans, the players, through what they did with Zach Wilson. Let me make this perfectly clear. I did not want to hate Zach Wilson. I wanted to support the kid, okay? I wanted him to succeed. I wanted him to learn under Aaron Rodgers. I wanted him to get better, learn to get out of the pocket, or learn to stick in the pocket, but learn to scramble. The kid can run the ball. I wanted him to get smarter, learn how to check the defense, learn how to change the play at the line when he sees something that maybe doesn't look good on the defense. I wanted him to make better decisions. Last week against the Buffalo Bills, he missed Ruckert on a very clear, could have been a touchdown, could have been a 30, 40, 50-yard gain, and instead checked down to Breece Hall because he can't make great decisions. And only the New York Jets would make you take a kid that everyone wants to support, everyone wants to like, and get you to the point where you hate him. Okay? Now, truthfully, I don't hate Zach Wilson. I hate the New York Jets. But we're not here to rehash all of that. It's over. Our savior, Tim Boyle, has arrived. He's going to be the next Tom Brady. Now, of course, I don't believe any of that, obviously. I hope you can catch my sarcasm. But something needed to be done. Changes needed to be made. Nathaniel Hackett sucks at play calling. He's going to suck with Zach Wilson. He's going to suck with Tim Boyle. He's going to suck when they have to bring in Trevor Siemian. Now, Aaron Rodgers, that's a whole different story. I've talked about this before. I personally think Nathaniel Hackett sends him a play, and if Aaron Rodgers wants to do it, he does it. But ultimately, if Aaron Rodgers steps up to the line, sees something in the defense or reads the play, he'll change it. And when he goes back to the sideline, Hackett is not going to give him a hard time about it. Rodgers is going to be like, I saw the blitz coming, I saw this coming, I saw that coming, and I changed the play. Because Aaron Rodgers is a Hall of Famer. But none of these other guys, this Hackett offense is not going to help any of these other guys. Which is why we come to here. My predictions, my picks, my preview for the New York Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins at MetLife Stadium on Black Friday. Let's make this clear. If we're going by what we've seen this season, the Jets should be blown out by the Miami Dolphins. This probably should be just like the Buffalo game, 30-something to 6, 30-something to 9, something to that effect. But do I think it's going to be like that? No. I do think that Tim Boyle will do something to excite this offense. Like I said, something different had to be done. And I'm sick and tired of Zach Wilson, Nathaniel Hackett, the same play calling, the same predictable 3 and outs that we've seen not only all this season, but last season as well. It's gotten effing ridiculous. Now, I will come to you with a reaction video after the Miami Jets game. I will be, as usual, watching the game in my misery, pissed off and angry, and then come to you with a video. But what do I actually think will happen in this game? I think the Miami Dolphins are overrated. They haven't beat a team with a winning record. They can't. As soon as a team comes to them with a good defense, Tua pressured is not a good quarterback. Okay? Tua will, with the Jets defense, this is the first time he's going to see the Jets defense. And the Jets defense is outstanding. Top 3 in the league, easily. Last week, they did not prove it against the Buffalo Bills. That was embarrassing. But this week, I think the Jets defense is going to bounce back. They are going to rattle Tua. And it's going to be a closer game than most people expect. I believe the line is over 10 for the Jets at home. I think they have Miami up over 10. But that's not going to happen. It's going to be a much closer game than people anticipate. And this game could be a trap for the Miami Dolphins. It very much could be. They're probably looking past the Jets. They're probably walking in there all high and mighty, just like Dolphins fans who think for some reason that's the weirdest thing. Let's get into Dolphins fans. They are some of the most delusional fans in all of sports. The Jets fans, we know we suck. We know we sucked for years. But Miami fans walk around like they have some Super Bowls or some playoff wins or championship appearances or something. They have nothing. They have less than the New York Jets. You could say, okay, let's go with Super Bowls. The Jets 69, the Dolphins 72. That's what is a 3-year difference? That's the same thing. So they're even. They both won it 50 years ago. Okay? Now let's go down. Let's get more recent history, the past 20 years. Miami hasn't won a playoff game. I've seen the Jets win plenty of playoff games. I've seen the Jets go to 2 AFC championship games under Rex Ryan. So when you want to talk about, maybe the Jets haven't made the playoffs in 11, 12, 13 years, but the Dolphins haven't won a playoff game in 20. And for them to walk around like their shit don't stink, it's tired. Miami fans can't talk on anyone, literally anyone. The Patriots have more to brag about than anyone. The Bills have been to a championship game, in the past 3-4 years, and they've made the playoffs a bunch of times and have playoff wins over the past 5 years. And the Jets have, in the last 20 years, have 2 AFC championship appearances and playoff wins. Miami has none of that. Miami fans are some of the most obnoxious and delusional fans in sports today. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I don't think any team out of the AFC East, and I've said this before, I don't think any team out of the AFC East is winning a playoff game this year. And I said that the only team I think could win a playoff game is if by some miracle the New York Jets get into the playoffs with Aaron Rodgers, they could win a playoff game. But at this point, I don't want Aaron Rodgers back. I'm a realist. I'm not delusional. The Jets are not making the playoffs. The Jets' offense is terrible. They're stagnant. They're pathetic. Nathaniel Hackett's play calling is pathetic. I'm tired of Robert Saleh, and Joe Douglas is the reason we are in this position. We can talk about how great it was that he got, the free agent signing of Huff. We could talk about his draft of Garrett Wilson and Sauce Gardner and all these people. But this season exposed him as a failure to the organization, the team, and the fans, for them not to have a better quarterback in their quarterback room from the beginning of the season, as everyone that I've ever spoken to or listened to on Jets content creation has talked about. We all wanted a better QB2 coming into the season than Zach Wilson. Should have been there before the season started. Zach should have been QB3. When Rodgers went down, boom, he should have been in on it. He should have been ready to sign someone. Wentz, Ryan, Minshew, you name it. There were plenty of people out there who are better than Zach Wilson, Trevor Siemian, and Tim Boyle. But we're stuck now, right? We're stuck. So all my support goes to Tim Boyle. I hope he does great. I'd love for him to pull a Mike White and go in there and throw for multiple touchdown passes. But is that realistic? We're going to find out. I hope everybody has a very happy Thanksgiving. I hope everybody enjoys themselves with their families and friends, eats, fills their bellies, has a great time. Final score, I still want to pick the Jets. I really do, but I'm not delusional. So I'm going to say final score, Miami Dolphins 20, the New York Jets. It's hard. They're going to score a touchdown. 13. Miami wins 20-13. I hope I'm proven wrong. I hope you come back for my reaction videos. I'm Midnight Mike, and I can't wait to see you next time.